This is going to be a collective reading for June. Hello, everyone. I know that you missed me because you kept telling me. So, here I am. I missed you too. I was doing some spiritual upgrading, man. I was doing all those cleanses and then, like, bam. Like a huge one too. So, I'm really excited for my own path, my own journey. If I'm ever gone like that, which I seem to do, that's what's happening. Nothing comes before spirit to me. Nothing. Not even when I was dancing. I left all that, because I thought that it wasn't what God wanted or spirit wanted. But I found out that it's not even the case. But it all had to happen. So anyway, hello collective. We have a lot happening this month in June. Happy birthday, Jameli. And many more. Saturn it went into Aries last month, the end of last month. Also Jupiter gets to change signs. It's been in a detriment for a minute. It's been in Taurus and Gemini, which it's not really happy there. Well, it's not strong there. Taurus and, Sagittarius and Taurus? I think it's Sagittarius. No, maybe Jupiter or Taurus got a little love thing going on, but Taurus is very fixed, so Jupiter is not able to expand like it wants to, but it's about to be in Cancer, and the moon is exalted in Jupiter, so Cancer is one of Jupiter's favorite, well, it is. One of Jupiter's favorite besides, itself, thief. I have some gum in my mouth, excuse me. Thief. Okay, somebody's stealing some shit. A great fortune. Somebody stole a great fortune, or they're looking to steal a great fortune. This is about a great fortune. Mature man. I feel like somebody's going to be forced to grow up. Maybe this happened a while ago. Maybe the person that was the thief has turned into a mature man now. Concerned. Yeah, he's concerned about something. I think that this has been happening a while. Enough for it to become a great fortune. And this mature man, I feel like it's just now someone is a mature man and they're starting to be concerned because of their health. You get older, you get sicker. Especially if you've been doing fucked up shit like stealing, and this is somebody's great fortune. A fortune doesn't necessarily have to be a lot of money, but here I think it's both. I think this was somebody's lot in life that this person stole and probably put them and even the universe in a very bad way, an imbalance, and that's why someone is sick and the universe is coming to balance it out. And sick doesn't necessarily mean like health, well, it does mean health-wise, but this great fortune, look at these thieves, they'll start turning, which, they used to work well in the past together, but now their relationship is going to sicken, and these thieves are going to be stealing from each other and turning on each other. Great fortune. Whatever fortune was gotten from this, it's going to get sick. It's going to start running through the fingers. Mature man, and again, I feel like this has to do with age and health and maybe how long this was happening, how long someone is going to be worried about, well, no, this is concern and worry, which is a demonic energy, but there's a demon called worry. W-O-R-R-Y, sorry. Worry. A mature man, somebody is grown up now. They might be trying to get out of this kind of stuff. They might be trying to change their image. And this is following someone, and they're concerned about it. Maybe they have come up in the social ladder. This mature man looks like, he's got his globe there. He's probably been traveling. There's a lot of books. Maybe he even wrote a book or a couple of books. Somebody has been really embraced as far as socially. They were a thief, and now, they're writing books and traveling the world, but they're concerned about this bad health. It's a message too. Ooh, and imprisonment. This bad health could be stress. I don't know if you can see that cedar. I don't think so. Usually you guys can't see it. I mean, it's like, but you guys can't, which is good. Because it doesn't bother me at all. I actually like it when it does that, but I just don't want it to, it doesn't usually do that. Anywho, what is the thief? Spirit, please clarify the thief. I just pulled these out. I don't think that I cleaned them. So it's like, ooh, I forgot I had those. Beef. The Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse is a foolish decision. Somebody blocked their new beginnings. Somebody is stuck in this. And for somebody that, I guess this whole thing, the thinking they weren't, this Fool in reverse energy has been a facade. Now they might know because they're concerned because of the bad health. And that's, again, the Fool card is somebody isn't a fool. They know exactly what they were doing. The Fool is naive. He's innocent. Whatever he's doing, he doesn't know he's doing it wrong. If he is doing it wrong, then someone needs to correct him. And once somebody is corrected and they know what they're doing is wrong or whatever, and they continue to do it, then they're accountable, They're not a fool anymore. But that's not always what the Fool means. The Fool means favor, too, from spirits. The spirits love the Fool, the dancer, the jokester, the one that's happy and joyful. He doesn't have anything holding him down. He's ready to explore. He trusts the universe. This person doesn't have that favor from the universe. They don't have any spiritual protection, authority. And they're going to fall off of this cliff. And I think that's what this person is concerned about. Fool is Aries energy. Aries and Aquarii. Hello, Aquarii. I just wanted to say that. I miss you. I miss you, Aquarius. Eloqua. Maybe there is an Aquarius that's very prominent here. Since I am talking about Aquarius, 3 of Swords. Somebody is heartbroken about this great fortune. Probably the person that was that great fortune was taken from. And this was very malicious. Somebody knew what they were doing. They knew that they were stealing somebody's fortune, somebody's life path, which probably stops a lot of other people from... I don't feel like I have something in my eye. which probably stops a lot of other people from growing too. Once you dam up a outlet, you know, now, I mean, it looks like this person dammed up a direction and they're going to end up stuck. No, you're going to end up the one behind the fire with this Hierophant. This is a whole group. I think this mature man was acting as a King of Wands in the reverse, maybe, you know, in the past. Very promiscuous, not lazy too. Arrogant, narcissistic, negative Leo energy, you know, proud, arrogant, and really doesn't have any reason to be because they're a sellout. They're throwing their wand around and sexually immoral. And it's a whole group of people here. And they're supposed to be the Hierophant energy in reverse. And it's just kind of like the Temperance energy in reverse to me. The Temperance in reverse is like the demon. So where the Hierophant is supposed to be a high value, I hate that shit because there ain't none of these motherfuckers high value. This is supposed to be a high value person. I mean, a person with morals and compassion when nobody's looking. They always have this. They know that spirit is watching. And they're more worried about spirit than they are about the person sitting next to them. They're more worried about what spirit thinks of them than others. But in this, it's not that way. They're more worried about what other people think in the group and the bullying. Gives me that scripture. Do not follow a crowd to do evil, because you'll never see that you're wrong. You will go look at how they crucified Jesus, a crowd of people, you know. Once you're riled up, that energy and that emotion that that crowd puts together, it's hard for you to discern. And all those people got fucked up, you know, that crucified Jesus. The whole freaking temple fell down on all those people in the big earthquake and stuff. So this is a lot of people put in high positions and they're corrupt. Or this could be a family. This could be a mature man and his family. I think it's the corrupt stuff though. With the thief and the great fortune, something is extremely corrupt. I mean, I wonder what that is. I wonder, what could this be? This old man over here that wrote a book and he's so worried. Because he might have been doing some spell work, witchcraft, dark things opposite of the church. It's giving me like that, you know, a lot of people go to Catholic church that do black magic because they mask their gods with the gods of the saints. So, you know, Temperance just flipped out in reverse. I was just talking about Temperance. Temperance angel in the reverse is like being on demon time to me. Concern. So somebody has this Six of Swords in the reverse and they can't move on to calmer waters. They know a storm is coming. Yeah, because it's the Queen of Swords here. Somebody that's being truthful, honest, even if it's just with themselves. This person doesn't always have to be speaking out some kind of truth. The most powerful happenstances occur unseen and within yourself, especially if you're innocent. If you're this Fool in the upright energy, it's going to be a very powerful time for you because not only is Jupiter going into Cancer, I believe that it's doing something with Neptune, which is very powerful as far as your Piscean energy, your imagination, your fertility of they're in Cancer too. This is about, oh, you guys, it's such a great time to work on your root and your sacral chakra, especially with Saturn being in Aries. Mars and Saturn co-rule the root chakra. So for Scorpios, I think this could be a very powerful time because you are co-ruled by Mars. Even though it's in Aries, That's just where Mars is stronger in Aries because it's the sun, you know, is exalted there. Who's exalted in your chart? I mean, I have to look that up. I mean, in Scorpio. I don't remember. But yeah, somebody overdid something. They overdid something and they can't move on from it. Something is going into bad health. Maybe everything is. Okay. So I would like to clarify this Fool in reverse and this Thief just one more time. Get a little more on it. We have Taurus here and we have Aries and Aquarius. The Tower. Wow. The Tower. Something is going to go boom. Scorpio, Aries energy again. I was just talking about those two energies and the Tower comes out. Six of Cups. This is something from the past. Absolutely. Somebody has grown up from something or have been trying to and now they're concerned. The Hangman. This could be somebody trying to look at something from another point of view or someone not being able to move. Just like this Six of Swords right here is they can't move on from something. I feel like somebody is stuck. Not only are they stuck, but they're stuck having to look at things from another point of view. They have to. This isn't somebody, this arrogant person, this narcissist. Could be a narcissist, could be demon possessed. I mean, if you bring all these people in with you to do something that you know is wrong, to steal somebody's great fortune, this is to attack the heart. It's funny that I mentioned Jesus. Ooh, you guys. Piscean energy. I mentioned Pisces with the Hangman. Piscean energy is the energy that I have had to be, and I see why with the Neptune and the Sagittarius. It was really trying to ground me because my imagination is very strong. And I feel like being in Pisces, having to swallow the injustices that have happened to me and accept that I don't have any rights. I don't have any rights. I don't, it's almost like you're not human. You don't have the rights of a human. And accept that and not push it away. This is what's happening to me. This is how I'm being treated. And sit in it and not, it was a lot of crying. Don't get me wrong. Who wouldn't cry in a situation like that? It was a lot of crying. A lot of very deep pain. Very. That I wouldn't really wouldn't wish on anybody, but it is going back. But having to be that martyr, having to accept that that's what was forced on you, and still be able to pick yourself up and move forward and be on camera, knowing that half the people that did this to you are watching you and waiting for, to hex you or curse you or whatever it is that they want to do. But still showing up, but still doing it anyway. Even if you're not getting paid, Pisces is service. So, I feel like this Knight of Wands in the reverse, not moving forward with something passionately. Yeah, I feel like these people are going to lose all. It's like while Jupiter is expanding, something else is going to be decreasing a lot. And it's going to be decreasing in a time where it's supposed to be very beautiful expansion. I feel like this could have been I'm talking about my situation, so this could have been something against the divine feminine energy, with Jupiter being in Cancer and being very protective of Cancer and loving Cancer the way that it does. Realizing that something has been restricting this motherly, homey energy about home. The Six of Cups, this is stuff from the past. Could definitely have something to do with family. But a lot of Aries energy right here. And Pisces. Even this King of Wands can be Aries energy. I just always equate it with Aries is the Emperor. You know, so I give the Emperor to Aries, and then I give the King of Wands to Leo. Usually. The High Priestess. So, somebody knows something. Or let's see, this Three of Swords, this could be somebody that was part of this theft. Somebody keeping quiet, not saying nothing, just in the background, really going against someone, trying to hurt them, trying to break their heart. People could die from that. The Moon in reverse. Yeah. There are a lot of Pisces, Cancer. Now, somebody knows something. Maybe they're keeping it quiet. This is also Neptunian energy. Wow, this is crazy. Neptune with Jupiter, Cancer. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about this fortune not coming in. And somebody knows about it. It's been revealed to this person. And if this person is a high priestess, I said something about the hidden things or something I just said. Yeah, because I was saying the Queen of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be speaking out anything out in the open. We're about to be a Neptune Jupiterian energy. It's about your imagination. The dream state is going to be very, very prominent with Jupiter and Neptune. Oh, I'm telling you guys, the vampires, the witches, that is who plays around in the dream state. It is nothing else. You got a witch on your ass, you got a freaking warlock on your ass, a vampire, and they're sending energy to you. That's what's happening in your dream state. Paralysis and all that shit, they're lying. Be lying to us because the people that have been telling you these things are also, witches and warlocks and stuff. You have to be part of these societies and these groups. And 9 times out of 10, the people that have high positions or that are good or that are promoted for their craft is someone in some kind of high society group. So, what's funny to me is we see the immigrants and how they're like having to give everything to these cartels, but we're positioning ourselves, especially the Black community and the Hispanic community, we're positioning ourselves to be in a bubble of that. While everyone else has Trump, and hopefully Trump does the right thing by Black people, and because he has the right Black people around him, which I don't believe. I think that they might have a little bit of a clue, but I don't think they have the whole picture. Mr. Trump needs a Black person around him that gets it. And that loves America. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. I feel like somebody is not able to fight fair. See, the 5 of Wands is a fair fight. It's like, it could even be a little playful at times. But in reverse, it's not that way. It's malicious. It's not fair. And I feel like with the moon and stuff here, and this high priestess has figured something out. I want to pull another card on that high priestess too. With this Hierophant and this Three of Pentacles here, this is a group of people working together for money. They could be being bribed because something is corrupt here. This could either be them not being able to fight you, fair because they're sneaking. They're supposed to be looked at as high value, but they're not. They're some sneak ass motherfuckers. And spiritually, that just does not fly. I mean, let me tell you, you can steal and connive from people that did that to you. But if you're stealing and conniving from your own people or from people that would never do that to anyone, I don't know what to say. We have the Three of Swords. So something is heartbreaking to these people now. I feel like this Three of Swords is flipping the script. Four of Cups. Somebody is out in the cold. They're out away from everybody. This could be this mature man contemplating with this concern. Maybe he's, stepped away for a minute. King of Swords. I mean, that's unfortunate if this person is now this King of Swords energy in the upright. But everything they gained was from being a King of Wands in the reverse with a group of corrupt people. That's just a bad situation. Because now you're trying to do something better, but these corrupt people, that don't mean they are. That's why you don't. This is like coven shit. As a magic person, you don't want to give your magic, share your magic with other people unless you know you're very weak. If you're not weak, then you want to cultivate your own magical powers, especially now. I feel so sorry for people, I really do, because this is such a magical time, and either what you've been manifesting for yourself and others, you can't run away from that, is going to be something positive, or it's just really not. And this is giving me, with the health too, this is giving me Saturn and Aries. This is how somebody went about their thing in Aries back in the day. They decided to connive and steal and, sacrifice somebody, bring a tower. All of this is coming back to them. And this is how you chose to be in the full energy, in your Aries energy. You could have been in the upright. But they just said this is a great fortune. Maybe this person could have worked with the person whose fortune this was for, and it might have even been tripled or doubled. I mean, there has to be a reason why Page of Swords, somebody is watching and spying. Maybe this mature man has somebody watching. This could be online. I don't even know what this High Priestess is. Some more real quick. Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I think this High Priestess is whoever that they're trying to steal from. They might have stole a home. Definitely somebody's position in life with this great fortune. This home, this Four of Wands and this celebration, and this is a High Priestess with this Queen of Pentacles this is the great fortune that was taken. And it's not secret no more. Something is stopping with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles takes a long time to get to where he's going. Three of Wands, this is some kind of plans. This one is trying to make plans about something, because they know they can't move on to calmer waters. So they're trying to come up with a scheme. Maybe they're not coming up with a scheme because they don't have the strength. Somebody's strength in reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be somebody's counterpart. Somebody you were supposed to work with, a soulmate. This looks like twin flame stuff, something that you don't want to deal with. Your twin chose to be a vampire, and this is what they've always chosen. The twin flame shit, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. It's just another bullshit tactic to keep us from being by ourselves long enough to realize our power. And do we want to share it with anyone? I mean, all I hear is people trying to freaking find love. And that is just getting you more connected to more people. The more people that you fall in love with and have sex with, that's the more connections. More. Nobody is... It's so sad. But this is what I got. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. This is stuff coming back from the past. And somebody knows they're in trouble. I feel like they're in trouble not only, I think that somebody's facing prison. They're not just in bad health. Imagine that, being in prison and in bad health. Good grief. I mean, they put somebody else in prison. You do this to a person, this is probably worse than prison, because a person has to still pay their bills, and at least when you're in prison, everything is taken care of. But you still, again, gotta, like I was saying, in that Piscean energy, you gotta get up, shake it off, show up, when you know that everybody's working against you purposely, and they know that it's nasty and it's ugly, and they don't care because they're nasty and ugly. And that's just what it is, and that's just what they choose. And people make choices. We all make choices every day. We choose every day where we're going to be. So that's what I got, collective. A lot is going to be happening this year. I think a lot of the tables are going to be turning. I think this thief energy is happening everywhere in America. America is getting hit from every aspect of life right now because of these thieves who you let in. You let in because you have compassion and you wanted to help, and then they turn around, make you look bad, talk about you, steal from you, and bring down your whole civilization. They link up, push people out. That's coming up under, well, it's not coming up under judgment. I mean, in one way or the other, somebody's going to prison. So I feel like it's there, it's coming. Maybe that's why they're planning. This is what I have. I would just stay focused on your goals, what it is you want to do. I would visualize it. And if you have a clear vision and you haven't done any, you don't have to pay any karma back, then you should be able to be just fine. Because anybody trying to look, the devil's at the bottom of the deck. This could be big business at Hierophant, music industry. Could be. Anything nightlife, clubs. Stuff like that. That's what I have, collective. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you next time. Peace.